Welcome everyone, this is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your collective general energy reading for today, April the 9th, and it's a Tuesday, April the 9th. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. If you'd like to donate to the cause, you can do so through the Cashapp and PayPal links that are in the description. So let's get with it. Let's see what Spirit has for us. You know, the words I keep hearing are over and over and over and over and over and over again. So you guys are fighting with something over and over and over again, or continuing to have the same mind concept or a concept that you've had over and over and over. I mean, yesterday we were talking about releasing and letting go and cutting cords of things that have no longer served you. And now we're talking about going over something again and again and again and again and again, which just doesn't seem right. It feels like there's a backwards to this energy. Right? Something that we're being guided to walk away from. I'm going to put this right there because I say walk away from, and we have the Eight of Cups. So that giving and receiving, we had that yesterday, right? Allowing yourself to give equally as you receive, and to be very loyal and very gentle, right? There's a map here. There's a structure that needs to be followed. There is it's not only structure, but it's also a plan that needs to be followed, right? And it's something that seems to be worth fighting for. And it's almost like you're trying to decide what that is, right? What is it? What am I fighting for? What is the plan? What is the end game, you know? And sometimes, you know, day to day, sometimes that changes. I mean, what the end game is today could be different tomorrow. So as long as you're being open to equally giving and receiving and being gentle and kind to yourself. I mean, plans can change overnight. Today you can be in destitute. Tomorrow you could be a billionaire. Who knows, right? So it's about bringing stability and balance. We have two major arcana cards. So this is important energy, talking about walking away from those relationships, walking away from those situations that you keep going on and on and on about in your head over and over and over and over again. I want to bring that Eight of Cups energy in, because this is walking away from an emotional situation that it's almost like you have been very much in your head about, how do I forgive? How do I walk away? How do I let this go, right? This has been something that has taken up a lot of your time. It has been something that's taken up a lot of your mind. It's something that has taken a lot of your heart. You give, and it's almost like you've got nothing back, and you feel a little betrayed, a little hurt. This could be a partnership, a romantical relationship, or a friendship. Someone, something that you really thought that they had your back. Someone who you thought you could be open and honest with, and they took that, and it was just, you know, it was betrayal. It was a backstabbing situation. But you could be going into, by walking away from that, it could open you to new relationships, if that's the direction you choose to go. But there is happiness here. There is emotional stability. There is passion and confidence here. The sun is just giving all of its energy to this new movement, to this new opportunity, to this new direction, right? I think with the king, with the emperor, he's very much asking you not to make anything harder than it needs to be, right? Don't get all in your head about it. Don't make it a big to-do. Don't make the decisions that you have to make something that lingers on and on and on and on and on. This is a decision that you need to be making now, so you're able to walk away from it now, so you're able to step into new energy now, and you're able to step into this sun energy now. By lingering on, it just creates this sense of more and more and more uncertainty, right? The more we hang on, the more we linger, the more we go over and over and over and over in our heads about it, the more it becomes difficult to walk away, the more it becomes difficult to say, I've had enough, I can't give anymore, one and done, I'm out. So there needs to be some stability brought in. You need to stand in your power here, both spiritually, mentally, emotionally, Do what needs to be done. Step away from this. Do it quietly, do it loudly, but whatever the case is, you've given way too much. And when you walk away from this, when you're walking away from this, you open yourself up to accepting the good stuff, good relationships, good partnerships, good times, fun, sharing. It opens you up to inspiration, finding that spark of energy, finding that spark of something that inspires you, setting up boundaries. We no longer want to, and you know, we get into these relationships to where we are relationships, partnerships, situations to where we are manipulated into staying, right? We want to go, but the people on the other side make us feel bad. Right? We've done all of this for you. You have to stay and do this for us. You have to do this. You have to. No, nothing says that you have to continuously give and give and give and give and give until you have nothing left for you or anybody else, right? That's where that standing in your power comes from. That's where creating that, setting up boundaries and creating that roadmap, right? Strategically creating an exit fucking plan. And then we have transformation. I mean, it's inevitable. Transformation. When you allow yourself to be open to giving and receiving, when you allow yourself to be open to what others, when you allow yourself to be open to the worth that others see in you, and then allow yourself to be open to giving what other people may need, right? This is a balance. It's a give and take. It's a fluid movement of abundance and prosperity, which therefore brings balance and stability. And that fluid movement works in our emotions, it works in what we think and how we feel, how we look at the world, how we perceive ourselves, how we perceive others. You've been inspired to make the change that you need to make here. You've been inspired to set the boundaries that you've needed to set. You've been inspired to create a happy, balanced, giving, receiving life. And because of that, there is this beautiful transformation that happens. Just make sure you're not allowing people to manipulate you into staying for their benefit. Heavenly signs. Spirit is giving you a sign, your ancestors, your beloved ones, those who have passed. Religion and spirituality, you're stepping more into and changing your mind. Here's the thing. Don't change your mind. Don't change your mind because someone asks you to stay. Don't change your mind because someone said a little bit longer. Or change your mind. You could have been the one that wanted to stay. You could have been the one that wanted to see it through. You could have been the one that wanted to give more and more and more because you feel entitled to do that. You feel responsible and obligated to do that. Change your mind. You know why? Because you're not responsible or obligated to do it. You're not responsible or obligated to give anyone 99% of you, who you are, your time, your mind, your love, your happiness, your soul, and them to offer back nothing. You're not responsible for that. You're not responsible for anyone's health. You're not responsible for anyone. And when I say you're not responsible for anyone's health or well-being, what I mean is that if there are people who are trying to convince you to stay in a situation to where you are the one that is predominantly taking care of them, even though they're capable of taking care of themselves, that is not a situation or an atmosphere that is conducive to your forward movement, your relationship, your partnership, your happiness, etc., etc., etc. So the signs are here for you to start making that transformation. The signs are here for you to start changing your mind and changing your mind for what is best for you, and stepping into allowing spirit, source, God, whomever that is, whatever you relate to on a spiritual or religion level, allowing them to come in and to help you through this transformation. Allow them to inspire you or move you toward whatever it is that inspires you to create the change that is here for you. 222 on my clock. and setting up the boundaries to make sure that you're not in a space of allowing someone to manipulate you into changing your mind to stay where you know that they are taken advantage of. Because with you being there means that they don't have to take, what's the word? They don't have to take accountability for what they have to do for themselves, because you're taking the accountability. You're taking the accountability. You're taking the what is it? You're carrying the burdens. You're taking the accountability. You're taking the responsibility, and it wasn't supposed to be that, or it's not supposed to be that. So change your mind. Go. Don't stay. Don't stay. Be like the butterflies and flutter. Spread your wings, set boundaries, get inspired, and allow yourself to move through this transformation. Allow yourself to make a decision that is best for you, right? Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.